Hello my friends, welcome back to the 2012 7-Day Roguelike Challenge, where we have a really interesting idea for a game today, and this is going to sound a bit repetitive, but once again, an idea that I myself had and partially followed through on. I mentioned this with Drakefire Chasm, that I had a similar idea for a game, never followed through on. This game, I did build parts of it. Let me come back to that after I explain what it is. You can see right here, Fictional Rogue, by Treetax, who is also known, well, not also known as, his actual name is James Bunnell, apparently James D. Bunnell. Fictional Rogue attempts to blend fiction and flavored text with conventional roguelike gameplay. A simple yet fairly extensible, context-free grammar controls all aspects of the text displayed by the game, allowing a highly customizable in-game narrative. And if we head back to his the page on the Rogue Basin about it, Fictional Roguelike is an attempt to blend together narrative and traditional roguelike gameplay. He created a simple yet extensible to manage all the room narrative, room descriptions, combat, flavored text, winning, losing, etc. The core roguelike gameplay has randomly generated maps, monsters, turn-based combat, line of sight, etc. I also tried to add some variety to the dungeons with some randomly placed decor, beds, crates, cobwebs, etc. I feel like so many this is his words. I feel like so many dungeons are barren of anything more than the player and the monsters, but there really needs to be more than that. There are 16 floors of monsters to fight through, including boss monsters every 4 floors, at 4, 8, 12, and 16. On the final floor, there is a treasure to find. If you can manage to collect the treasure and fight your way back out of the dungeon, you'll be declared a winner. So that's the winning condition for us. So basically, as I understand it, this is a text parser, a text-based, a literally text-based game, not in the sense of ASCII, in the sense of like Zork, but a randomly generated Zork type game. Years ago, I'll showcase it on this channel at some point, my own game, but years ago I did make a text parser because I became fascinated with the concept, and I didn't know how it worked. So I invented my own system. I was making a menu-based game where you could create your own text adventure using nothing but these menu commands, and then it would flow like a standard text adventure when you played it. Again, I will showcase that sometime on this channel, since I do showcase a lot of my older work, assuming I can find it. I'm 99% sure I can. But that's not for today. Today, it's Fictional Rogue. Let's dive in and see how we can do here. Oh, I am wrong. I thought this was going to be like a Zork adventure. I am totally wrong. This looks awesome. I love the look of this. Fuck, am I ever wrong? Alright, we're in floor 1, an antechamber. We have 4 hit points. Let's try question mark. Yep. You can use the arrow keys, keypad or VI keys. You can move north, south, east, and west, so it's 4-way movement only. Go up or down, 5 to rest. Escape, end current turn, and return to main menu. Question mark toggles this screen. Let's try question marks so we don't accidentally hit escape. What do you think that the circle is to southeast? Let's go there. Oh, maybe I have to have my number pad lock off. Well, I don't know. I'm not able to... Oh, yeah, I did it. I killed it. I'm trying to... Oh, you can't move southeast, of course. Oh, there's our FOV. There you go. You see a pillar here. Okay, there's a pillar. We have 3 hit points, guys. This is not at all what I was expecting from Fictional Roguelike. So I apologize for that long preamble. That was completely apropos of nothing, as it turns out. Killed him. What is this? You see a crate here. Can I do anything with it? Or is this just his decor? Let's press question mark again so we don't accidentally escape out of this. I don't know that I can do anything with it. Just try U for use, or A for activate, or space for... No, I just see a crate. Pile of bones. We're in flood pits, so it does have titles. That's interesting. Oh, food pits, pardon me. Table, a chair. Another antechamber. It's just a crate, it looks like. I like the look of this. Like it mimics old school D&D mapping so beautifully. I love the look of this. I don't personally, if I can't use the chest, then what's the point of putting a chest there? Obviously, my own roguelike of Caverns of Zescasian 2 has all these things like beds and chests, but they're all usable 100%. Crates as well, pillars as well. Although pillars are admittedly just in the way, but this one's not even in the way. You can just walk right through it. Killed another kobold. Statue. That is the old D&D. If you look at the basic D&D, it gives you like ideas for symbols for how to map. a star in a circle was the symbol for a statue back then. Pillar bones. We're in a damp room. It's nice to have the description. That is something I've been toying with adding to caverns eventually, because it can generate, say, a treasure chamber or something, and I wanted to add in possible descriptions. Maybe something you could toggle on or off if you wanted it, so that you recognize the fact that you're in a treasure room, not just by the fact there's treasure all over the floor, but by the description. Might be kind of cool. It's a sparring room. A musty library. I'm not sure there's anything to pick up. This was a really hard game to track down, by the way, guys. I used the way back. The original web page that hosted the game is still there. There's definitely no way to open this, eh? Let's try question mark data. Let's try ascend on it or descend. That doesn't do anything. Try passing our turn. No. There's the stairs down. I'm not seeing that we're getting any. Well, let's try I. No, there's no inventory, perhaps. Do we collect experience? Is there a point in killing these monsters? We do get our health back over time. I've noticed that. Definitely just killing some kobolds. Yeah, loving the look. The dungeon generation itself isn't bad. Kind of nice with the nice rooms. It looks like this looks like a classic D&D map. Like it, not just in the style, but if you just fired up some random module. This looks like something you'd encounter. Must be time to go down. All right, that works. You see a staircase leading further down into the darkness. Okay, there's a nice description. More kobolds. Let's press space to let this guy come at us. I don't mind the forward movement. It's the same as my own game. It took me a minute to figure it out, but some mossy room. So it looks like the fictional aspect is just a matter of adding decor and adding room titles. Barracks, which has, an altar apparently. Why a barracks has an altar, I don't know. And no beds. We haven't seen an indication of experience yet, or oh, he got me. Some damage, or any ability to use this stuff that I know of. If anybody has played this game and they know how to use this stuff, if I'm wrong, if there's a way, let me know. Like otherwise, taking the staircase right. If there's no experience and no items to gain, then obviously taking the staircase as soon as you find it is the right move. These kobolds don't seem threatening enough to really merit running yet. But if you start encountering harder things, maybe I'll start diving as fast as possible. We'll just try and get that treasure and get out. Cobwebs, so they don't do anything. Just decorative. Damp room again, a hallway, a bedroom. Another crate that we can't open, a couple of statues randomly spaced. Oh, we got a lot of kobolds coming. Let's let them come at us. Some of them anyway. Yeah, we'll kill everything we see for now because it's not really a threat, and if there's experience, then well, it's a little bit of a threat, I guess. Look at that, we're down to 2 hit points. 3. Alright, that's the level almost. Let's go over and check out this last room, and then we'll get out of here. Yeah, the website that hosted this game remains up, so I can still read about the game, but when you click the link, it's gone, because there's a link to a Dropbox, and I guess he just got rid of his Dropbox at some point. Using the Wayback Machine, I was able to find a bunch of traces of it, but those links were also dead, but one of them redirected me to this link where I got the game. So that was pretty cool. I will include that link for you if you want to use the Wayback Machine to get this. You're welcome to, of course. It is free. It was free at the time. You're not like pirating anything. He made it to be free. This guy's hurting us pretty bad. Do we run and risk running into more? Go. Okay, we gotta fight him. Alright, he's dead. Let's get out of here. Let's go heal as much as we can by running this way. And then waiting from here. Come on, get back my hit points. Back to 3. Okay. A little bit of tactics required. There's the staircases back up. We'll check later to see if it's persistent. If I remember to do so. I often say we'll do X when the game is done, and then I forget to do X. On that note, the other day we played Robo Captain Doomsday. And I had an idea after I played it, because I mentioned how easy it was to win, and it certainly was easy. I'm hesitant to give the spoiler of the ending, but if you watch that video, you'll see it anyway. So plug your ears if you don't want to hear a spoiler on how that game ends. But the game ends basically with you with you having been not just a Robo Captain, but a Robo Captain in a simulation. The events in question weren't really happening. The scientists were testing your design, and when you make it back out with the when we made it back out with the prize, the fucking blockchain of Yendor or something, I don't remember what it's called, the code of Yendor, they were all commenting on, oh, you know, he went rogue, he killed a bunch of humans, just like the last ones, let's just try a new robot. So the wah-wah ending is not just that you that it was a simulation, but that you were dissatisfactory to your creators. Which I didn't mind. I thought, okay, so it's a nice twist. It's fine. The game itself was pretty damned easy. Whoa, let's get out of here. I see no indication that we're leveling up. Let's hope these guys can't follow us down the stairs. Let's hope they can't. Anyways, let me finish my story. Yeah, you don't. They're dissatisfied because you killed a bunch of people. At least I did. And that seems like the way to play, right? You're surrounded by lettered monsters who are trying to kill you. You fire back. But it occurred to me, hey, wait a minute. What if the brilliant idea of that gentleman, and I've forgotten who it was Heroic Fisticuffs, was it not? Incidentally, the same guy who made Arl, the pirate roguelike that was incomplete from an earlier 7DRL, but was intriguing for what it was. What if his plan was more than just the joke ending, but if the entire game was sort of like a test of actual player morality, and if you didn't kill any humans, you wouldn't get that weird, oh fuck, we're in trouble, guys. We should fight them here so we have further to run if we need to heal. You got them all? Okay. If it was a test of player morality in the sense that, you know, you don't have to kill those people. You could just ignore them. You could put on your cloak and dodge past them, or just blatantly walk past them as you please. Incidentally, we haven't seen the boss yet. We're on floor 4, so there should be a boss here, allegedly. Unless the boss was one of these kobolds. Oh, there's the goddamn boss. Let's try and find the stairs without fucking with him. Not that it's necessarily possible, but let's try. There's the stairs. Let's avoid the boss entirely. May have to fight him on the way back up. But maybe not. So bottom line of this long, rambling, reasonably useless tale is that I played again yesterday. I fired it up. It did take me 2 tries because to win the game in this manner, because I tried to play without killing a single thing, without firing a shot, without bumping into any enemies. I went out of my way to avoid them. Even though they would be firing on me, I used my cloak to the maximum ability and then just tried to dodge. First time I tried, I made it about halfway down and died. Second time I tried, I was completely victorious. I got down, got the code, got back out without killing a single freaking human. And I thought, if this is his conceit, if it's going to go back up now and say, hey, you really won, and all these people who are online complaining, like myself, that the game's too easy to win, hadn't really won, didn't even know it, I thought that'd be hilarious. But no, I got the, oops, I passed my turn for no reason. I got the code of Yendor back out to the surface and talked to the scientists, and they're all like, oh, another killer robot, eh? Let's deactivate him. Oh, another one gone rogue, eh? And I'm like, I didn't. I was fucking angelic. I was the Mother Teresa of robots, of robo captains, and they didn't acknowledge it, so I found that disappointing. Again, no indication that we're leveling up, guys. I don't see. I mean, we haven't, unless there's something I missed here. No, just move and descend stairs and rest. Doesn't even tell you about bumping to... Oh, I pressed escape there. I shouldn't have. In case it had counted as a double click or something. Alright, let's go down. once we're back to full health. We're just going to try and dodge all monsters when we can. Fight them if necessary, of course, because we don't want to get ganged up on. Just kobolds so far. And one giant kobold. If they're one-on-one, I'll kill them, and then I'll rest to get my health back. If there's a bunch, maybe we'll try and escape, or if we see another boss. But if we kill them when they're one-on-one, that way we can take time to rest. So there's not any food or hunger clock. Let's just go down. We're in a sparring room. A spar. Well, why did I pass my turn like an idiot? The hell am I thinking? This game is not devoid of challenge. Yeah, we've been on the edge of death, even fighting a simple kobold, and there was certainly that big boss that we escaped from, and not to mention a few times when there was like a ton of guys coming at us when we ran. Speaking of which, we may have to face them on the way back up. Not just the boss, but that place where we dodged all those other kobolds. Oh, he's coming at me. Let's finish him off. Let's wait here until we're back to 4. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be any way to level up or to find equipment, which is you know, it's nice to have the decor, I guess, and the descriptions of the rooms. Although, admittedly, I'm no longer even looking at them. And I can't believe I was so off base. Didn't you say something about a text parser? I'm gonna check when we're done this. This game is interesting for what it is, but whoa, fuck! I passed my turn. Let's run until we have 4. Then we'll make a stand as soon as that happens, so that we can run again if we need to. Doesn't look like they dodge around each other. The AI is fairly limited. Well, let's finish him off. There's the stairs. Let's kill this guy so he's not waiting for us on the way back up in case we're running with low hit points. Let's pass our turn until we're back to 4 and we'll go down. Floor 8, guys. Another boss right there. Let's try and avoid him. Killed that guy. Looks like that's a dead end, so let's not go that way. We are facing too many things. We're down to 2 hit points. Everything is closing in on us. We get back to 3. It says the monster too, so we don't even know if that's we don't know if they're kobolds. I'm calling them kobolds. We don't know if he's a big boss kobold or what. I'm attacking him. I shouldn't have. Now I'm attacking the little guy to the north. Got him, but my hit point's 0, and we're done. That's it, guys. Made it down to floor 8. Let's try, before I forget, let's try escape. Let's come right back in. And let's just find the first stairs, go down and come back up, just to test it. I can't do it right here. Oh, yeah, I can. There we go. Yeah, okay, so it's persistent. That's fine. I do want to look at one other thing before I let you go. You can't leave until I dismiss you. You know that, right? Yeah, it says here, literally, fictional roguelike is attempt to blend together narrative and traditional roguelike gameplay. I created a simple yet extensible context-free grammar parser to manage all of the narrative. And yet there was 0 narrative there, guys. That was it was a traditional roguelike in the sense of here's an actual map. Here you're moving around. It was not at all what was promised in this about. Now, admittedly, the Wayback Machine, as I said, did not. Most of the later placements of where. If we, you know what? Let's try this. Let's switch. Let's see what I can do here. I'm not gonna bother. I can go to the official site of Fictional Roguelike and then follow the link from there to download, and it brings me in the way. If I put that, it brings me to a dead link. Put that dead link into the Wayback Machine. It's got a bunch of captures. Most of them are dead. Eventually, it brings me to one that is dead, but redirects me to this. And when I download this, it's actually called IFRL, which I assume stands for Interactive Fictional Roguelike. There is a grammar file here with it as well. I don't know what to tell you guys. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what he means by grammar, and certainly by parser. Not at all what I expected. Anyways, it is what it is. That was Fictional Roguelike, guys. A very cool looking game. I love the look of that. Like, I adore the graphics in this. The very simple graph paper and the black line walls that are not filled in squares, and the images right out of the old D&D rule books as to how you display things. That's all awesome. Gameplay wise, it's meh. The dungeon generation is okay. As far as I can tell, only two types of monsters: little K's, which I assume are kobolds; big K's, which I assume are big kobolds, giant kobolds, leader kobolds, and they seem like they'd be pretty hard to take on. You have to get very lucky to beat them. And once they find you, they kind of follow you. So it's hard to it'd be hard to get away, and even if you go down the stairs like we did, they'll be waiting for you on the way back up. So I'm not entirely sure, just how easy it would be to win. So I guess it's a challenge, and I guess that's a good thing. But without any way to level up and without anything to find, it's not the greatest. But that's something you can decide for yourself. I will include a link to where you can get this from the redirect on the Wayback Machine. Go ahead and try it. Let me know if you beat it. Truthfully, I may fire it up again one day, just because it does seem like maybe it could be winnable, especially now that we know we just dive as fast as possible. But I don't know if it'd be a lot of fun to do. That's it for me today, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. I'm getting back to work on caverns because my week off is getting close to a close. I'm back in on, what is today, Monday? I guess day after tomorrow I'm back into work. So I won't have, 8 hours a day to spend working on caverns, and I'm really enjoying that. So that's what I'm going to do. Y'all have a great day wherever you are.